Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Checking in on SPY, IWM, and QQQ. So we started today with a lot of indecision, a lot of back and forth. The bears took over in the beginning of the day, then we saw a bounce, and then the bears took over at the end of the day. So we did close fairly weak. And it's pretty interesting to see a lower volume day on a wider range than we had yesterday. Low volume is common on inside bars, which the inside bar was yesterday. And we broke both the high and the low, but still saw slightly lower volume. So a bit of an odd trading day to be had. But we did break a couple of hourly supports. We're down near the lows. It's up to the bulls to prove themselves to us. This is one of the weaker bounce recoveries that we have seen in the past couple of months. We've gotten very used to very powerful bounce recoveries, and right now we don't really have that. So support is going to be down at 243.75, and then there's a gap to fill at 243.20. That would be our next target. In terms of resistance, it's 245.18 and then 245.62. There's a lot more resistance than there is support in the short term. So we are favoring the bears in that regard, but the weekly time frame is still a bullish reversal candlestick, depending on how tomorrow goes. If we do see another red day tomorrow, this will have a pretty ugly upper wick on this candlestick, and it will no longer be as significant. But likewise, if we see a green day tomorrow, it will be a pretty healthy bullish reversal candlestick. So it is a fairly important day with how the weekly candlestick is going to shape up. IWM on the daily time frame saw follow through, and again, this is the second day in a row where we've seen a little bit more bullish action than we saw on SPY. We did get a higher low and a higher high. Still nothing to write home about in terms of the strength of this bounce, but we did finally get over exponential resistance, and this is the first close over the 8-period exponential resistance since we hit our top and since we had the bear cross of the TCG bear cross of these exponential moving averages, the 4-period crossing the 8-period down. So now we're looking for the 4-period to cross the 8-period up. And in order to break the lower high pattern, we have to go all the way up to 138.82. That's not likely from where we currently stand. So we will likely have to bounce, see another lower high form, pull back, form a higher low, and then hit a higher high to see a bull MAC decross and a start of the trend change. The weekly time frame for IWM is also a bullish reversal candlestick, and it's a much more healthy looking bullish reversal candlestick at this point. So that definitely favors the bulls. And watching to see if we could confirm it next week, that would obviously require breaking this lower high, lower low pattern currently on the daily time frame. QQQ on the daily is still struggling at the daily middle Bollinger Band. 2 of the last 3 days have rejected from that level. We pulled back very significantly down to the low of the day, and we filled this gap at 141.53. So that gap has filled. That was the gap that we looked at on SPY, very similar, but has not filled yet. And in order for the bulls to turn this one around now, there's our higher low at 141.47. Have to break 143.35 to see that higher low and higher high and to try and change this trend back to favoring the bulls. Bullish reversal candlestick here on the weekly. This is the healthiest reversal candlestick, as it is well above its previous low. It is holding the middle Bollinger Band, and it's after very healthy a month long of consolidation. So we'll be looking for confirmation of this candlestick potentially next week. But the bulls want to get that higher low and higher high to try and reverse this daily trend. So overall, fairly healthy consolidation on the daily time frame, but still in a lower high, lower low pattern until the bulls show up. So I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in over the weekend to see how it all plays out and what these weekly candlesticks look like. Have a great night.